Hi, my name is Raven from the Accra Harmony system, and this is Coffee and Cards, I guess. This is my Harry Potter mug. And today we're going to be using our mermaid cards to do your reading. I tend to connect to energies that others don't, generally more surrounding death, but I don't know what we have in store for you until it comes. This is right up my alley. Okay, so now is the time to really connect with energies that have left your life, whether it is those that you love who have passed, or just the memory of a time that is long past that you are mourning. It's time to look upon that memory or that person and the energy of it, and appreciate it. See the beauty in it, in the way that it has affected who you are now, the way that it may affect your future, and the lessons that you've learned from that. You might remember a time where something really unpleasant has happened to you and or those around you. And this is about really appreciating the fact that that needed to happen. Everybody needs to experience dark times in our life in order to get to the better times, and also to appreciate those better times when they come. Think about the strength that you have gained within yourself because of these things that have happened. And if you find that you are one of those people that do get messages from the dead, then it's time for you to start paying attention to what those messages mean. Have you been getting feelings? Have you been hearing noises? Have you been receiving any kind of messages from those that have passed? And what do those messages mean to you? What do the energies of those messages represent to you, and how can they help you moving forward? This is a very personal and individual practice that you need to do, so I can't give you the information that you will end up receiving from these messages, because every single one of you that are listening to this video are getting different messages from your loved ones that are trying to reach out to you, and they're just subtly telling you whether you're on the right path, whether you've forgotten to do something, whether you're in danger. These messages will be different depending on who is receiving them and who you believe is giving you these messages. I need you to appreciate the darkness of the energy around you, not necessarily of the person that is trying to communicate. I'm not saying that there's a demon trying to communicate with you. I'm saying that everywhere in the universe, everywhere in your world right now, there is negativity happening. It exists with the light energy. There cannot be one without the other. So appreciate the negative energies that are around you and acknowledge that you do not have to let them pass through you and your body. This is really important for you to remember. The energy and the negative things that you see around you, they don't have to pass through your field. They will affect you at a distance, especially if you're not paying attention. They will affect you right to your core. Focus on visualizing the boundary of your energy. It goes probably further than you realize, but acknowledge your energy and how far it goes. You don't know how to do that? Just try some visualizations at nighttime when you're in bed. Just like visualize what you would probably perceive as your aura being like just this far out. It goes further than that. Your energy field goes much further than that. And any negativity that is happening out in the world is affecting you because your energy spreads out throughout the entire universe. You are a part of the universe. Every negative thing that happens, every dark thing, comes with lessons. And this lesson and the energy are all passing through not only the people that are directly involved in this, but rippling out to every single being. I want to remind you, you are not alone. You are not just you. Every person in the universe is connected. We are all energy. We are all the same. We are all one. Negativity affecting one person will affect us all. Do not try and banish your negative energies that you're experiencing until you have acknowledged them and let them know that you have received the lessons that they are there to teach you. If you try and push away the information that this negativity is trying to teach you, you are only neglecting a part of yourself and a part of the universal message that is constantly flowing to you. Let me say that again. Do not try and banish the negative things you are feeling or experiencing. You need to acknowledge it. You need to learn from it. And you need to, only after you have sat with it and become familiar with it and loved it for being there for you, then you can give it permission to move on and turn into something else. Energy is not good or bad. It is whatever we put onto it. And energy changes. It changes form, and it can change vibration and frequency, and you need to allow it to move on from the state that it became in order to teach you a lesson. Once you accept it and acknowledge the lessons it's trying to teach you and try and to learn from it, at that point, that is when you can release it back into the world, and it suddenly has the potential to transform into neutral energy that can be just the potential for anything that you want to create in your life. Or it can be supercharged to become something really positive for somebody. or something around you. If you want to go through the process of befriending the energy that has taught you this and putting the universal love energy through it to charge it with pure positivity and then send it to somebody else, that is encouraged. You can send it to somebody who is hurting, somebody who is lashing out in your world, because that will help you and that will help everyone that is around them. I feel I should draw another card before I keep going. This whole reading is about befriending the energies around you, not taking them for granted, not being afraid of them, not being afraid of what they do for you or to you, because we are not a victim of the energies that are flowing through our lives and our bodies right now. We need to befriend the energy that goes through us, whether it is the positive or the negative. We need to acknowledge what it is doing for us, because we wouldn't be us without their influence. We need to make sure that we work on trying to gain this relationship, because if you find that you're the kind of person that can become overwhelmed with emotion and they sneak up on you or they build up and you're not the kind of person to release them, then you're going to be filled with so much anxiety and so much just misplaced energy that you might direct random places and hurt people that you love. Getting the relationship with this energy of practicing, just acknowledging a feeling and getting to know it, and acknowledging something that happened to you and getting to know the energy behind that, befriending it, that is the secret to being able to control your outbursts and get through anything that life throws at you. The more intense you feel about things that are happening to you in your life, the more important it is that you follow this advice. The energies are not happening to you, they are there to help and guide you, and you need to be there for them just as they are for you. If you're relating this to that first point, and you do have spirits communicating with you and you feel as though they are ones that are negative or impacting your life in a bad way, make sure that you are following the same advice, because this means that this energy needs you to work with it, and it needs its energy to be able to shift. It has a message, whether that message is for you or for itself, and it's struggling to understand. You're just being there and understanding your energies, the energies around you. It will help this being be able to realize that it can do the same thing, and your energy will be influencing it. And you creating the possibility for new things and creating the possibility for light and pure positive love energy out of these negative situations that would normally drag you down. It will help this being to heighten its own vibration. Every single time you manage to do this, every single time you manage to focus on this energy and create something new with it, you need to sit back and acknowledge the fact that you did this and you chose to do this, because this is you choosing to make something good out of a bad situation. This, like, at a molecular level, this is you choosing to change your reality for the better in a way that gives you more power. So acknowledge the fact that you have been doing this, or at least attempting to do it. Acknowledge the fact that you are doing this for yourself and for the energies around you, because you can do whatever you want in your life, but if you're not taking a moment to appreciate the fact that you're doing it and to thank yourself, giving gratitude just for the fact that it's happening, it will make it easier for that to slip away. If you're making an effort to start to eat better or to start cleaning up after yourself more, whatever might be relevant for you, if you just do it without taking a moment to be grateful to yourself, acknowledge, I did this and I'm doing this for me, and I feel grateful for this. Just saying that just for me right now is raising my energy. And I haven't even done that. I can say that about doing this reading right now and about doing them for a few days over the last week. These readings help me and my system, people in it, and other people in the world. So I'm going to do what this card is telling me to do right now. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to appreciate the fact that I'm doing it. I appreciate. Say it out loud. Say it out loud, write it down. Do whatever you need to do to let it sink in. I appreciate that I have been doing this, helping raise my energy, helping raise others' energy, and helping inform others and myself of things that need to change, that need focus, and ways to do that. I appreciate that I have this information and that I am sharing it. And I say thank you. That was just an example of something that you can say when you realize that you are making a difference in your life, whether it is the smallest thing, whether it's deciding not to have a cigarette that day, whether it's deciding not to binge on unhealthy snack food. Notice what you've done and appreciate yourself for it and thank yourself for it. And if you feel that you're able to stretch out that gratitude, point it at something else that's happened to you. Has someone done something nice for you? Have you appreciated it? You need to say to yourself before you show your gratitude to somebody else, acknowledge it to yourself. Say, I acknowledge that person did something for me. I could have done it myself, but now I don't have to. Even if they didn't do it well, their intention was to help me and ease my load. Therefore, that shows that they love me. I appreciate that. And then after you admit that to yourself, it is easier for you to say that to them in a more genuine way. Now it looks like that is the end of this reading. So thank you all for listening. Make sure that if this helps you in any way or feels relevant to you or anybody that you know, make sure you like and subscribe so that you can get more information like this. Make sure you share this with the people that it can help. We really appreciate you being a part of our growth in this way, and we hope that you reach out to us for your own individual reading, because it will be far more potent and far more about you. We will tell you things about yourself that you may have forgotten, things that you need to focus on now, and we will give you tips on how to do that. So please reach out. We want to be there for you. Thank you.